Hello, everybody. Some of you know me as NC4XL, North Carolina for Extreme Lovers and Amateur Radio. And some of you know me as David or Dom. I want to share something. It's been on my heart to do a video about cancer. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm a cancer survivor, but I'm going to talk a little bit in detail. And it may upset you, so if you're not interested in listening, it's time to go the other way. But for some of you folks, male and or female, that come across with this type, there's many different types of cancer. But what I'm going to talk about is bladder cancer. Very simple. When you start seeing fruit punch coming from your urine, it's already probably getting close to you should have been there to the emergency room or doctor right away, your urologist right away. It'll be 7 years in December that I had the surgery done. 7 years ago in April of 2024, 7 years back, so that's 2017, I started passing blood in my urine. And to simplify things, I started passing blood clots the size of a 50-cent piece from a male anatomy. Figure it out. Thank God for my spouse who, when I notified her we need to go see a doctor now, we proceeded on. That started in April of 2017. We had tried immunotherapy, a form of cancer treatment. And guys and gals, for the guys, the prostate is in the neighborhood. So if you're going to have bladder cancer, more than likely you're going to have another part of your anatomy affected by it. So let's get ahead of the game, get past it. But I want to tell you, cancer hurts. If you start watching your weight drastically drop, whether male or female, start paying attention to what your body's saying. If you start peeing blood or passing blood clots, don't wait. Get to the doctor. And then here's the thing I really want you to be aware of. Don't be afraid of it. Because you and I by ourselves cannot stop it. Okay? We can't stop it. We need treatment. Whether it's chemotherapy, depending on your level of cancer, or immunotherapy like what I had, which did not work. It works for many people, but for me it didn't. So I had a urostomy, and I'll speak in plain language. I have a little bag on the outside. If you're concerned about what a urostomy looks like, go to Google. I have a little stoma. It looks like a small part of the anatomy protruding out of my belly. And that's where my urine is passed. I don't feel it at all. I don't know I'm going at all. But I change the appliance, is the terminology, the plastic pouch we'll call it, every 3 days. Every Sunday and every Wednesday is a cycle I stay on. And when you first get a urostomy done, type surgery, it takes a while for you to find the right appliance that works for your body. Our skins are all different. Mentally, you, male or female, have to realize this is how you're going to stay alive. When you go through the cancer and the pain and all that involved, you sometimes want to just give up because it is so brutal. It is so brutal. And unless you've had cancer, you have no earthly idea what I'm talking about. I assure you. Remember, I'm only talking about one type of cancer, and that's bladder cancer, prostate. For you guys, I want you to look down upon yourself, and there comes a 50-cent piece out of your anatomy. Think about it. After you've gone through some of the therapies and finalize having to have the surgery, and now you're carrying a pouch, you're going to go through some mental up and downs all the time. All the time. You're normal. It's okay. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I look down and I see my plastic pouch when I have to change it. I'm grateful that God's taught the doctors and the technology to our doctors that could perform the surgeries to keep me alive, because ultimately I was going out. But we have an awesome God. He's given us a lot of our answers in life and methods on how to do things to save our parts of our body, but it's also up to us. I still suffer going through emotional up and downs even after 7 years. So you think it's just going to go away? No. It's a work in progress every day. I share this because somebody out there is going to have this experience come across and wonder, how do you do it? I put my faith in God. I wear a pouch. I talk about cancer all the time. Anytime when I'm out in the public, the first thing people see is my little pouch on my front. And it gives me an opportunity to tell them while they're smoking a cigarette, stinking up our air. And I smoked for 40 some years, okay? 2+ packs a day. I do know what I'm talking about. Smoke stinks. But, anyways, it gives me a chance to tell them about peeing blood and about how tough this type of cancer is. Remember, I'm not talking about any other kind of cancer, skin cancer and stuff like that, colon cancer. I don't have that. Okay, but I can tell you what I had. And I went in for over 5 years. Every 6 months, 3 months, 6 months, and the last one was a year, and got the all clear after 6 years of the surgery. But I get up every day and I have a sunrise. I thank the good Lord for the sun He's given me to see. For those of you that follow me, I always try to stand where the sun's behind my back and my shadow's in my front. And I remind myself that God has my back because I see the shadow in front of me. Cancer is a killer. There's no known cure that eliminates, no pill that makes it go away. It's something that we have to learn to live with. And for those of us that are in my circumstances with a urostomy, I have to remember on my down days when I look at that or I have to change my appliance and you get tired of it, that it's okay. You have life. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this. And if you run across somebody in your family that may be experiencing it or you think they are, share it. I'm not looking for likes. I'm not looking for subscribers. I just want people to understand that I'm an old man just like a lot of us are that have some experiences in life that could benefit some of our younger folks who might be a little afraid of admitting that they're peeing blood, that they're passing clots. Go see a doctor. For those of you that love the Lord or know the Lord, just keep giving your praises and glory to Him and keep being in prayer that He will guide the right people to help I can't say heal your body, but repair your body. My body has been repaired. My spirit has been healed by the Lord, but my body has been repaired by man. May God bless you. Don't assume it'll go away. Cancer doesn't until you do. May God bless. Till next time. Sorry, this is not the kind of video you expected, but somebody needed to hear this. God bless.